Hey, nerds! I do apologize. Today's video is probably going to be a bit shorter than before, or at least normal. That's mostly because right now, I have a few things to do today, but when the data mines and everything come out, we'll be having a much more intensive video about what you can expect, okay? So, anyways, today is another contest. I believe we have one more after this one to, well, give away. That, of course, is a $15 gift card, and today we're going to be talking about something that I'm kind of wondering how you guys feel about it. And as always, remember when it comes to this to put in your operating system and region. That way, at least I can, know where you are located and give you a better idea of what, or at least give me a better idea of what I'm going to be having to do to get you your gift card. Anyways, so April's coming up pretty quickly. We're like 10 days away right now, at least. I believe we're at the 20. Yep, we're on the 21st. We have 10 days left of March. And then from there, we're going to be going into April. Really, I just completed that. Okay, well, goodness gracious. So, with April comes a lot of really odd things that are probably going to be something that I'm hoping will become tradition, at least when it comes to heroes. And I'm talking, of course, about weapon refinery updates. I'm talking, of course, about things like that, which are going to be extremely fun to see, and I'm hoping we'll see a lot more of that. But there are a few characters, at least that one in particular, that I'm sure everyone really wants to see when it comes to weapons, because let's face it, there's one character, we've had debates about it, we've had people talk about it, we've had people wonder what's going to happen, and last update they addressed several characters that actually two characters that had been missing refinements when it came to anything like that of course being Erica with her Sigland, and of course, Leo with his Brynhilder. So, naturally, when it comes to actually building onto that, I'm really starting to wonder if we can actually get a few things settled. Mostly, oh God, really? Oh, sorry, I noticed that we have a Cecilia over here who's being a little bit of a jerk. But anyways, and just so we're clear, I'm not too sure if this is actually going to happen, but I would really like to see it. So April, I'm hoping we're going to get a pretty big change, at least. We're going to maybe get Roy his weapon upgrade finally. And of all the weapons I can think of, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't say he's the only one, but he's one of the ones that I feel could really get a lot of, love, maybe, from this, just a bit. Because, let's face it, he's probably Binding Blade in its current form is kind of sad. It's kind of one of the more sad versions of weapons that I've seen recently. As much as I love Roy, Binding Blade only gives resistance. That's pretty much all it's really good at. So naturally, we need to see that progress. We need to see that go beyond what it is right now. And that brings me to my discussion right now. Okay, the simple question I have for you is, what characters would you like to see get a new, weapon, get new refinements? I know that technically, we of course have, Roy, but we also have a few other characters that could probably get it. Hinoka just popped up right now. Good timing, actually. Hinoka's one of the characters that, honestly, I wasn't expecting to get a weapon refinement, to say the least. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just that, she got her own named spear that's actually legendary, which is definitely a lot better than what I expected to happen, so that's good. What is your attacking range? Okay, I'm moving you out of there. You can try and attack whoever else you want. Anyways, from there, we also have a few other interesting things. Technically, we did get a new Armad, so maybe we could upgrade that. I'm not too sure. Also, there's the whole fact that we're getting weapons that not necessarily are based on the character or the weapons that they wielded in their game. Example, of course, is Soren. Soren got his own unique weapon, so technically, we could get all sorts of characters with all sorts of new abilities, new weapons, new everything. And the question I would like to ask is, what character do you think or do you want to get a weapon refinement or a new weapon entirely? Something that's, unique to them, new to them, cool, something that's great for them. Personally, I would like to see some of the older characters. I mean, like, I could see Fear getting a new weapon, because she's kind of in a weird situation. Technically, you could give, I would like to see Nosferatu actually make a return. Maybe give it to our little boy, Henry over there. I'm not too certain. There's all sorts of situations, all sorts of oddities that could be added to the game at any point. And Soren is definitely a good shot of it. But I do think we do need to address the fact that Roy still doesn't have a weapon that is, something that would be more relevant. Binding Blade, of course, being that. And he does need it. I think we can all agree to that. I don't know why they've forgotten about him so much, but I'm sure that since, we had the Faucian upgrades that just came in, swooped us off our feet, and just moved us into this new area, that he's probably going to be coming soon. Heck, they actually touched Zephiel before we actually saw Roy, which is not bad. That just gives you an idea. They're not really forgetting people. They're just they're looking at people that need it right now, and they're examining the characters that would definitely need it. And speaking of, hey look, there's Roy down there. Perfect timing. And hey look, Saber. But if you guys have any idea, just name the character that you think, or the weapon that you might think about, and give it in the description, in the comments, and just include the operating system and region, and I would love to hear it. As you can see, there's the Binding Blade. Oh boy, it grants +2 defense and res when the unit is attacked. Hooray! When all the other weapons that I can possibly think of right now are definitely better than that. Poor Roy. He's still a really fun character. I've seen a lot of amazing people build him fantastically, but I think he still needs that upgrade. I think we can all agree. At least in this regard. So, yeah. Anyways, that's been my discussion. I'm hoping that they'll continue on the tradition, and that with April we'll see some new weapon refinements. Because they've been continuing to do that, and technically, we probably are still going to be getting some newer things, like, for instance, that town building thing that was mentioned in the survey, and some newer characters, are in April as well. I'm talking, of course, about Thracia, but there's still hope, right? There's still hope for that weapon refinement. Now, if you don't mind, I am going to go finish this Tempest trial. Be sure to fill out the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, okay? Bye.